Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and record this. This is Joan. So we're going out tonight to hear her husband play in a band. So I'm sure that he will be good. And so she's like, "What are we gonna talk about?" And I was like, "We can start with, would you pay this bill?"
Would I pay this bill? Oh, would I pay this bill?
Yeah, would you pay
No,
this bill? No. Okay. Okay. I just had it laying on the counter. Needs to be paid by May 9th. I just thought I'd ask. So, so I already told them that the last time you came over, you knocked on the window and scared me. I said, so when I was recording the other video, I said, if I'm looking out the window, it's because I'm afraid that Joan will come up and knock on the window. So I gotta be prepared. Oh, okay. So here's what I wanted to ask you. You said I look cute, but I'm still trying to figure out fashion, and you do fashion very well. You have a style about you. So I'm trying to learn my style. So my friend who helps me with kind of figuring things out, I just don't have enough. I mean, I do things I know well, but sometimes it's like, I don't know. So she had paired this jumpsuit with a gold jacket, which was cute. I wore it in the airport with these. These are patent leather boots, which I love these. But
You're like go-go.
yeah, like go-go boots. Yeah. Okay, so the black shell under here. And I thought, in this jean jacket, I put the jean jacket on, so this goes.
Yeah, I think it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What if I had put like a red, because the jean jacket has like a little red in there. What if I had put red shell under here?
Yeah.
I was thinking so too.
Yeah, red's in.
Red's.
Yeah, red's in.
How do you know red's in?
That's what they say.
I don't listen to any of it. I don't know. I just kind of like go by. Yeah. So talking about, so I had just finished a video on looking through some of my old stuff from television and like thank you notes and letters of appreciation, things like that. So I was just going through it, and I was really surprised at some of the things that I was finding. What do you see as the therapeutic value of looking back on those letters of appreciation at some point in our lives?
That's a good question. It just makes you think of being grateful for where you're at.
Yeah.
Going back and thinking, well, I missed the boat back then, or I made mistakes back, I don't know. Sometimes you can think about the negative, minimize the positive in your life. And we talk about that in distorted thinking, minimizing the positive instead of just pointing out what happened in your life and going through all those notes and thank you cards, and you kind of just look through it and go, wow. I mean, I had some people in my life that were meant to be in my life. And I think that's awesome.
I think you made a good point, because that was something that I brought out, was that I want to do more of that and plant more seeds, because I did feel grateful. I did feel grateful, and there was a negative comment in one of them, and I was like, why did I say that? But you know what I did afterwards? I didn't have the response that I had probably back then when I got it, And what I did was I prayed for the person.
That's good.
I was able to pray for the person, pray for the person's family, and any of that negative, energy that's out there that people, because now with the internet, so hateful in their comments.
Right.
And then I was just thinking about just that seed of hate that's planted, that's once it's spoken and leaves, it's just out there in the atmosphere. So I was praying against all of those things. So even in something negative, I found a way to make it positive and pray ahead for people who might, do those kinds of things.
And you'd be surprised what impact that has. They meant it for bad for you, but you just turn it around.
Yeah. Do you ever get those kinds of things, and what do you do with those like notes that are positive like that? Do you save them? What do you do?
Yeah, I do. I saved your note.
You do?
Yeah. He slid it under my door and said, "Sweet for the sweet friend."
Oh.
So if I'm feeling a little ornery, I can just, pull that up.
That's good. Yeah, we need to do that. And it's just a small thing to do. But it means a lot to people, and you just never know.
Yeah, it did. It meant a lot to me because I thought, just getting that handwritten note from somebody stating, I'm thinking of you. It just brightens their day.
Yeah, and as I'm thinking about that, the handwritten note, that is such, a rarity anymore. It's not the same as like a text message or something. You can say, oh, that's really sweet. But then if you go to find that sweet message, you got to scroll back through all of this stuff. And so you don't have the long-term value of gratitude and appreciation. It's not lasting. So it really is. There is something to having the notes.
Yeah. They're special. Yeah.
That reminds me, when I was doing like prison work in the very beginning, I requested the mothers at the Turley Correctional Center to write letters to their children. Write letters to their children, because there's one thing that you can do and just listen to them on the telephone, but you don't really remember much of that conversation. But if a child had a letter, oh, this is what my mom wrote, or this is what my dad wrote, that has such lasting value. And I think that that's something that we need to get back to. And as I'm talking about this now, an idea just came to me, and that's like asking clients to write a letter. That's going to be a homework assignment.
Or the letter to your future self.
Yeah.
You always, write about the past and things like that. But if you write a letter, okay, to my future self, I'm telling you that about this situation that I see, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think that would be cool.
Yeah, I like that. Do you think your clients would do it?
Yeah, I think some of them would.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's something that I want to do for my clients this week too, is do that. And then I'm going to tell them to take it a step further and then to write something appreciative to someone. And actually, I may provide the card. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I think I will.
Because when you stop, I think when they are hurting, they get so into themselves. And then when you step out and write those letters to somebody else, it just lifts you up. And then you take the focus off yourself. Yeah.
And the healing can happen.
Right.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Any other thoughts you want to say?
No, I think you look great in your leopard outfit.
Oh, I need to get you in my closet to kind of look at some stuff, but it's got a lot of stuff in there right now. Okay, so that is Therapy Corner for this Saturday. So, good night.